What do you want to do tonight?
The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
You might think that getting into the IT field is impossible without a computer science degree, but Tech Coach Ralph is here to prove you wrong. Get ready for some jaw-dropping revelations on how to break into this lucrative industry. Listen up, tech enthusiasts! Are you ready to break through into the IT field, but feel like you need a computer science degree to make it happen? Think again! Tech Coach Ralph has some exclusive, mind-blowing secrets to share with you. Get ready to be blown away by his jaw-dropping revelations on how to break into the tech industry without a computer science degree. So get your notepad ready, because Tech Coach Ralph is going to change your life forever. Buckle up, because you're about to embark on a journey to success in the IT field.
It's time!
Welcome back to another Thursday night. As we continue our cybersecurity week, we are going to get into ethical hacking, and that's why you see my hacker mask on tonight. So, tonight's topic, we're going to be going through Hacker 101 so we can get more into ethical hacking. All right, and then that can allow us to start looking into bug bounties and stuff like that. I was made aware of it through my good friend Don, and I also heard our good friend Socks talk about it too. So we are going to start learning tonight. All right, so let's get into it. And that is enough for the mask. We are done with that. Whew. But here we are. It is Cybersecurity Night. And I deemed it Cybersecurity Week on Tuesday when we had our chat with our Q&A session with Socks. Subscribe to his channel. You'll see his link throughout the night inside of the chat. Subscribe to the channel, and we're gonna be doing this every month, right? Our Q&A night, and we're gonna be diving more into cybersecurity type stuff. So definitely check it out, and we're gonna go from there. So let's get into our agenda, and then we will get into the topic of tonight. Hopefully you enjoyed that little tidbit with my hacker mask. All right. So what we're going to do is, okay. So first and foremost, I want to thank all of the latest subscribers that have been pouring in, who are enjoying the content, everyone who's sending me emails, who's reaching out to me. I'm getting contacted in like so many different places, from different Slack groups, from different and Discord, emails. I just got a long email today, someone asking for some assistance, in the Patreon, so many different things, so many different places, and it's amazing. And I just want to say thank you to all of the newest subscribers. Thank you to everyone who's reaching out to me, who wants me to either get involved in their project or needs some assistance, some guidance, all of that good stuff, some coaching. So that's a great feeling to be able to touch so many people and help so many people. And of course, salute to the tech barbarians. You guys continue to do an amazing job, and I just want to continue to see you grow. I want to see you put in the effort, and there's no going down. We can only go up. All right, we are only going up. All right. And with that being said, if you haven't done so yet, subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you can know when we go live, when we drop new videos. We drop content every day, right? Like last week, I ended up going live every single day, and it might happen again this week. I'm still trying to figure out Saturday because I still need to work on this website. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you can know every time that we go live. Like the video, share the video, comment, interact in the chat. I noticed that when you open up when you open up the video, right, it automatically takes you to the chat, right? So I don't know if you can see this, but what I want you to do is I want you to close it out, right? Subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, share with a friend, and then you can go back and you can open up the live chat again, right? So that is what I want you to do, because I know like you can get into the show and then you forget about liking the video, subscribing, and then you won't know when we go live again, right? So that's what I want you to do, right? And if you haven't done so yet, check out the Patreon. You can actually sign up for free. I'm getting a lot of people signing up, and that way you can be like even closer to contact with me and see what's going on, because what I'm going to be doing now for whatever videos I put on Patreon, I'm going to give like the first 2 minutes of that video, and you can see it and then you can decide what you want to do from there. All right. So, and I'm probably going to be like creating some smaller videos of like maybe very short videos of some content that I'll put for the people who sign up but they haven't joined the tier. We'll see, right? But you go ahead and sign up for the Patreon. It's free to sign up, and then you can choose a tier from there, and go from there, and then we can be able to contact one another. All right. So that is that. Now the next thing we're going to talk about, our live show schedule. And let me just add this right here. Let me add this. All right. So, because I always forget to talk about the morning show, right? And so let me talk about it first, right? Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So tomorrow morning at 7:15 a.m., we have our morning show where we do coffee and kata, right? So we have our cup of coffee. We look at about 2 to 3 news articles real quick on LinkedIn, and then we get to work. We start to work on our coding challenges. So tomorrow we're not done with the rock paper scissors challenge yet, but tomorrow we're going to get back to getting more familiar with Git branching, Git checkout, merging, rebasing, all of that stuff. We're going to get more familiar with that. All right. And that is, that's like, I'm just trying to do different things that we do on a day-to-day basis as engineers, QA, infrastructure, like cloud infrastructure, whatever the case may be, right? Stuff that we do on a daily basis that we need. Like, if you want to get into the IT field, you're going to need to do this. If you are in the IT field, but you got to practice, because you got to get better. You got to continue, keep like staying up to date and stuff like that, right? So that is our morning show, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 7:15 a.m., coffee and kata. And then on Sundays, we have our software explorations. We are going through Terraform. I believe this Sunday, I'm going to try to get into working on the VPCs in AWS. So it's going to be like Terraform and AWS integration, some more of that, right? I'm going to try to get into the VPCs, virtual private networks, as well as some other stuff. So definitely tune into Sundays. Mark it on your calendar, because what I do is when there's a live stream that I want to catch, I put it on my calendar and I block off the time, right? So mark it on your calendar, because this is really good stuff, especially if you're interested in cloud technologies and all of that. Infrastructure as code. That's the way to go. Like, you're wasting your time if you're not looking into infrastructure as code. All right. And then we have Tuesday nights Q&A sessions. We just had an amazing QA night with my good friend Socks. Right. We had our Q&A on cybersecurity. He answered so many questions. I was taking notes, because I have so many different things that we're going to get into, because based on his answers, and we do it for you because we want to add value to you. And so we're going to be talking about like how to build a home lab, what to do with the budget, all of that stuff, right? So what I'm saying is, check out, go back and watch the cybersecurity Q&A from this past Tuesday, and learn, right? And grow and make a path, right? Then Thursday nights, which is tonight, we have software explorations. Last week we finished off our third part of Cyprus. We accomplished our mission on that, right? So
we the best.
Yep, we are the best. We accomplished our mission, and that's all. It might take us some time to get there, but we will always always accomplish our missions. All right. Even if we might table it for a while, but we're going to come back once we have more information and we're going to crush it because that's what we do. Right. We crush things. All right. So tonight, we're going to get into a little bit of ethical hacking in lieu of what I proclaimed as Cybersecurity Week here on the Tech Coach Ralph channel. We're going to get into Hacker 101 and figure out, how can we get into that? And then that can put us in positions to try out some bug bounties, penetration testing, what Socks was talking about the other night about responsible reporting and stuff like that. So we're gonna get into that, and we're gonna have some fun. So once again, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 7:15 a.m. we have our Coffee and Kata show, right? Where news and coding challenges. Sunday afternoons, software explorations. We are still trekking along through the swamps of Terraform. Tuesday nights, Q&A sessions. Check out this past Tuesday's cybersecurity show. And then Thursday nights, software explorations. Tonight is November 16th, 2023, and we are going to get into some hacking stuff. And now we get to our pre-recorded content. Mondays, we have candid conversations. Wednesdays, we have software explorations, concepts, and overviews. Yesterday, I dropped a video about the role identity and access management engineer, what they do. I posted in the thumbnail it's a salary potential. It might take you a little bit to get there, but it is a potential high paying job in cybersecurity, and very there's a lot of responsibility that goes with it, right? But we're great power, it's great responsibility. All right, so that's Wednesdays. Fridays, the bug bite. I have an amazing. It's gonna be crazy tomorrow. Watch, it's gonna be a crazy episode of the bug bite tomorrow. You're gonna want to tune in for this. It's crazy. Trust me. You're gonna once I'm gonna schedule the premiere right after the show, and you're gonna be like, what? You're gonna be like this. Yup, that's how you're gonna be. All right. So, and then throughout the week we have our clips from the Q&A show. That I create bite-sized pieces for you, so that you can get them in little chunks. Because sometimes you can't sit through a whole 2-hour show, right? Sometimes it goes 2.5 hours, maybe 3. So sometimes you can't do that. So I clip it up for you so that you can get them in some bite-sized pieces. And I'm gonna add, as my video editor is ramping up, we will be releasing additional content from the other shows as well. But we just got to get there, and we're gonna keep moving forward towards that. All right. So one more time: Mondays, candid conversations; Wednesdays, software explorations; Fridays, the bug bite. Tune in tomorrow for an amazing episode of the bug bite. You're going to love it. All right. So, and then Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. we drop clips from the Q&A show. All right. So I'm gonna say one more time: check out the cybersecurity Q&A show that we did this past Tuesday night with me and our good friend Socks, right? He gave so much amazing information, and you're going to love it. All right. You are going to love it. All right. And before we get to the main topic, I'm going to say one more time. Well, not the main topic, but before we get into the show, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, like the video, share the video, so you can know, you're going to know when we go live, when we drop new content, and you're going to share the wealth with a friend of yours, right? Or share it on your social media. Just share it, because you're going to be sharing the wealth with everyone, right? So, and lastly, check out the Patreon. It's free to sign up. All right. And then you can go from there. I'm going to be putting some content. I can't promise how much content, but I'm going to be putting some content for the free tier. And you can make a decision from there after that, right? But go ahead and sign up for the Patreon. All right. So at this point, I am going to bring in LinkedIn so they can join in the conversation. All right. So let me start it on LinkedIn. Well, that didn't work out. Hold on one more time. Well, let's try that again. Mm, let's see. Going live on these other platforms. Let's see here. Try one more time. And if that doesn't work, then sorry, LinkedIn. Maybe next time. Go here, here, here. Well, too bad for LinkedIn. Maybe next time. Anyways, let's move on then. No LinkedIn tonight. We tried. At least we tried. All right. So, what we've been doing is we've been talking about we've been going through the 12 principles of agile. We did the first two the past 2 weeks, and now we are going to get into our third principle of agile. So, with that being said, let's read what the third. So, I'm going to drop the link in the chat for the principles of agile. And I'm going to read the third one, which is deliver working software frequently from a couple of weeks to a couple of months with a preference to the shorter time scale, right? So, and that is typically deliver working software frequently, all right? That is the premise of it. And with that being said, I am going to put a poll in the chat. All right, we're going to do it like this. Where is the poll? Start a poll. And we're going to get our poll question. So the poll question is, do you see examples of principle number 3 of the third principle of agile being applied regularly? So, and I'll word it a little differently actually. I'm going to say, because what if someone comes in after and they don't know what the principles are, right? So the question is, do you see frequent Right. So the question is, do you see examples of frequent software delivery? And share the examples in the chat. All right. So the options are yes or no. And the poll is in the chat, and I will let it run throughout the night. Right. So that is based on the third principle of agile, which is deliver working software frequently from a couple of weeks to a couple of months with a preference to the shorter time scale. All right. So shout out to the principles of agile. Shout out to my scrum master who brought this up to me, because I know about agile, but I didn't know about the 12 principles. So it's been like gold reading through these. All right. So now let's get into our quick real talk, right? So I just want to say this real quick, right? Stop waiting. You know, all waiting is procrastination, right? We're waiting for this to be this way, we're waiting for that to be that way. We're just waiting for all the stars to line up, and then we don't actually get we don't actually accomplishing much, if anything, right? Plan early. Find out at least in the area that you want to be in. Start investigating, because like when people say, "Oh, once I get there, then I'll start." Like, no, start planning and having a pathway, and then you can follow that path so you can have like tremendous amount of success, right? So many times we just wing it. We just hope that we live off hope, to put it lightly, right? We live off hope, and then we don't accomplish nothing because we do not want to put the effort to figure out ahead of time, like, okay, this is where I want to be and this is the path that I need to get there. And we just and then we find other people to blame, excuses and all that stuff, right? So my message to you is stop waiting, get to work, right? Like our little thing says, right?
Get a move on, back to work, chop chop, let's go. Come on, get a move on. Back to work, back to work, back to work.
We got to get back to work, right? We can't just be sitting around. Like, you got to embrace every single opportunity that you get, because when you let an opportunity pass you by, that somebody else is going to take it and they're going to make the most of it, right? So you got and that's why I'm always open. Like, I'm always open to listening and to seeing how can I plug in, how can I make a connection, how can I network, right? Who can I go to, who can come to me, right? Like the amazing connection that I made with Socks, right? The amazing connection that I made with Don, the amazing connection that I made with Stephanie, right? You know, so many opportunities that when people offer you to take you along with them or to help you with something and you don't take that opportunity, and then it's like on your terms, on your time when you're ready, 99% of the time, they're not going to be there anymore. You know, and then you're just going to be stuck at where you were, or you're going to get mad and blame them, but it's all on you. When you get offered something, forget about everything else and take full advantage of that. All right? Because those opportunities, they will pass you by and you may never be able to recover it. And then you're going to be living in the, what if I had did this? What if I had did that? You know? I don't believe in what ifs. I believe in let's do's. All right? So, see, these real talks almost turn into a kind of conversation, but I just wanted to share that with you. Stop waiting. Get to work. Start planning early as you, like, honestly, for my kid, I'm already like almost 1.5. I'm already planning to, every part of it so that he can be in the best position to win, right? To be in the best position to win. So anyways, that's that. Just wanted to share that with you. All right. So now we are going to get into, let's see, where are we now? Okay. So before we go on, let's get some energy in the building.
Please offer me your energy. I ask of you, please.
All right. So cybersecurity night. Where's my mask? So cybersecurity night. All right. So we are, let me bring this up on the screen real quick. Okay. So we got that. And so, like I said, we are going to be going through Hacker 101, which is brought to us by HackerOne. So let's switch over to the screen. All right, so this is it. Hacker 101. So what we can do, let's go through the site a bit, right? I'm gonna put 20 minutes up on the clock. We're gonna go through the site a bit and see what it's all about. And I don't know, maybe Don will pop up in the chat at some point and bless us with his presence and give us some more insight. But I'm sure we can figure something out. So let's show the clock, and I'm going to put 20 minutes up.
It's time to do
All right. So let's go through the homepage. It says Learn to Hack. Hacker 101 is a free class for web security. Whether you're a programmer with an interest in bug bounties or a seasoned security professional, Hacker 101 has something for you. So there's Capture the Flag, put your skill into practice with CTF levels inspired by the real world. Learn to hack with our free lessons, guides, and resources. And there's free classes to explore. Because my goal is at least, after I am done. Oh my God. Give me 1 second. I hate when I do this. Hold on. All right. Yeah, my lighting was way off. I hate when my lighting is off. I have the wrong lights on and everything. It's a mess. Anyways. Talk about struggle streaming. All right. So where are we at? So we are looking at Hacker 101. And so, all right. So powered by Hacker 1. And is this a GitHub page? Yeah, it's a GitHub page. Okay, cool. So let's take a quick look at the announcements. Hacky holidays. The Grinch has gone high tech this year with the intentions. We're not going to read through all of this. Oh, it's only one. So, let's actually read this, right? So, the Grinch has gone high tech this year with the intentions of ruining the holidays, and we need you to infiltrate his network and take him down. For the next 12 days, starting at 12 p.m. Pacific time on Friday, December 10th, 2021, the Grinch networks will be releasing new functionality to their website. Once you have found each flag, you will need to submit and validate it on Hacker 101's TTF platform. At the end of the 12th challenge, and once you have solved them, you must submit a full write-up here. Prizes and awards. In the spirit of the holidays, all participants, anyone who submits at least one flag, will get added to the HackerOne's priority invitation queue to receive an invite to a private bug bounty program on HackerOne. In addition to every CTF flag you find, you will automatically receive points on Hacker 101. So you can earn additional invites, one invite for every 26 points. Remember, some flags may weigh more than others. In addition to the private invitations, we have $7,000. $7,000 in cash and crash prizes up for grabs. So make sure to submit your write-up by December 23rd, 2021 by 2 p.m. Pacific time. Our favorite report will also receive an invite to HackerOne's next live hacking event. $2,000 for the first person to solve all challenges and submit a write-up. $1,000 for the most creative write-up. $1,000 for the first person to submit a 0 or no interaction automated script report. Mystery bonus 100 to 500. All winners will receive HackerOne swag. Port Swigger Burp Suite Certified Practitioner certification for up to 25 people. There are so many typos in this. In addition to the $2,000 awarded to the first person to solve the challenge, we'll be rewarding $250 to the first 10 hackers to solve the entire challenge as well. We welcome collaboration and teamwork, but we ask not to share any hints, flags, or write-ups until the end of the competition. Please take a moment to review this page for all additional announcements, rules, and important information. Happy hacking and have a hacky holiday. This seems like it's like outdated maybe, but knowing that this is the type of stuff that goes on as you learn this information, that is pretty good to know, right? Because I know Don has been working through HackerOne and stuff like that, so that is pretty good to know. So let's take a look at the getting started, and it says, "Welcome to Hacker 101. This page is designed to help you get the most out of our content. If you are new to bug bounties and web hacking, we highly recommend checking out our newcomers playlist, where we show you the basics of web applications, the hacker mentality, and how to write up a good report. In addition to the newcomers playlist, we recommend familiarizing yourself with Burp Suite, learning the basics of web hacking, and checking out report writing, communication tips, and community guidelines to learn how to utilize the platform to better communicate with triage and security teams. That is interesting. And so I'll tell you this, right? Being a QA engineer, like I already know that this is going to be pretty like I'm curious to see how similar it relates, right? And let me see. Let's see. In addition to, all right, so I'm gonna have to take a look at this and the Burp Suite, and let's see. So Hacker 101 also provides capture the flag levels to help you practice and sharpen your skills. Once you have earned 26 points in the CTF, you're eligible to receive invitations to private programs. Whether you're a new hacker or you've just new to our platform, this is a great way for you to dive into the deep end from day one. So that is going to be interesting and fun. All right, so our good friend Socks is here. Nico says, let's do it. Are we working together? I mean, we could. I'm just trying to figure this stuff out. But yeah, we can definitely look into this together. Let's see. All right. Let me see what's next. So let's keep looking through this. And we just read getting started. Of course you can. Go ahead and share. What is the good Burp Suite learning platform? Because I need to know. I have no idea about none of this stuff. So I definitely need to know where to go, what to get into, because I want to learn this. I want to start going after these bug bounties. I'm sure I can cause some chaos in there, you know? All right, let's see. So videos. What is under videos? How long is this?
Hi, my name is Dirk, and
This is
I'm
long.
here with the amazing Tom Nom Nom to talk about JavaScript. That's what we're going to do today, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think we've got like a few things that we probably want to cover.
Yep.
And probably a good place to start.
All right, so let's go click on, all right, these videos will help you learn a diverse set of topics. If you want to see specifics of what a session covers, simply click its title. All right, so we'll come back to videos. So let's take a look at CTF. Welcome to Hacker 101 CTF. Whether you've just started your hacker journey or you're looking for new challenges, the Hacker 101 CTF has something for you. If this is your first CTF, check the about or how to play or just get started. So let's take a look at the about, because as a QA engineer, I like to read through the documentation to see what I'm getting myself into, see where to go about it, all that, right? So let's read. The Hacker 101 CTF is a game designed to let you learn to hack in a safe, rewarding environment. Hacker 101 is a free educational site for hackers run by HackerOne. The CTF is another integral component in our plans to make the world a better place, one bug at a time. Close these down. And CTF stands for Capture the Flag. The flag, a style of hacking event where you have one goal, hack in and find the flag. Flags are placed in various locations. They might be in a file, in a database, stuck into source code, or otherwise. And your goal is to hunt them down. Each flag looks something like this line right here. So you'll know the instant you see one, all right? And we get started, get signed up, and check out how to sign up now and check out our guide on how to play, or just jump right in. Whether you're brand new or a seasoned hacker, you may also want to check out the companion site, Hacker 101, where you can learn everything from absolute beginner to advanced hacking techniques. So with that being said, let's dive in, why don't we? Okay, fine. Let's take a look at how to play. So, how to play. Hacker 101 is split into several levels. each of which containing some number of flags. You can play through the levels in any order you want. More than anything else, the goal is to learn and have fun doing it. Once you enter a level, you're going to be searching for the flags using every skill and tool in your arsenal. Flags are placed in various locations. They might be in a file in the database, stuck into source code, or otherwise. And your goal is to hunt them down. We read that already. If you get stuck, try going through a level from scratch and see if you missed something along the way. Did you inspect every page thoroughly? Press every button, manipulate every button. Try not to overthink it. The flags are usually more obvious than you might think. If you think you've looked over everything, check out the hints for the level. Check the hints level next to go button that launches an instance and you'll get a helping hand. All right. So let's sign up. Well, what's groups? All right. Let's get signed up. Well, okay. All right, cool. So here we are. I'm going to sign in. So, are you sure you want to authorize Hacker 101 CTF? And yes. So, you have to have 26 points. You'll be eligible for invitation to private rooms once you reach 26. Difficulty, trivial. Name, a little something to get you started. Skill, web. Completion, 0. Okay, so let's try our first one, why don't we? Let's try our first one. Probably should have did this one instead. I should wear my mask while doing this. Why not? All right. Welcome to level 0. Enjoy your stay. Okay. Okay. Not seeing anything happen. Let's see. So what I always do when I get to a website, look at the source code. There's nothing in there. Let's do this. DevTools. Search for that flag thingy. No. I feel like something should be happening here. Let's go back. Start again. So, I'm searching for flag first, but background PNG, just a white background. feel like something should be happening. Mm, let me see some. Let's go back real quick. What are we missing? What are we missing? Look for the flag. Did. Don't see flag here. Let's see. Oh, wait a second. No, that's not flag. Look for flag. So Nico says, look for flag. But where? Flag format was but let's see. Base 64. View page source. I don't see. All right, hold on. Oh. There's no styles. Wonder this background. Stress. Sure. There you go. In the chat, the flag format. Let's see here. This is I want to Chrome extensions. Let's see. Styles. What is this background? Network. Application. Cookies. Checking everywhere. Still nothing. Let's see.
Lunch break. Lunch break.
I don't know. I don't see anything here. I'm going way too deep at this point for a trivial thing here. What do you think, Nico? Am I missing something obvious? I'm terminate and start over. Let's start over. While that's happening, I'm gonna
One thing.
break.
Price of the brick going up.
Where'd that come from? Anyways, we always love Marlo. All right, so let's put our 5-minute break up on the clock. And that was something. I don't know. I feel like I don't know. Maybe I have no idea what I'm doing, or something's not loading correctly. Cause no, pretty sure it's right. We might have to go to a hint. Anyways, let's pull up LinkedIn, and I'm gonna search for. I'm gonna search for more IAM. Actually, I want to search for. I'm gonna stick with IAM engineer. And let's take a look at that. Wow, Nico spins up his VM. So look at that. Like, isn't that amazing? He's like, I'm just gonna spin up a VM real quick. No biggie. All right. So I think we saw this one last time, but an IAM engineer, identity and access management engineer, $120,000 to $200,000 a year. And yeah, I think we saw this one last time, so let's keep looking. Carfax, senior IAM engineer in Columbus, Virginia. Let's see what you'll be doing. Lead the design and implementation of identity and access management solutions, developing and maintaining IAM policies, procedures, and standards to ensure compliance with organizational and regulatory requirements, automating existing tasks and reducing toil with the use of script, managing both on-prem Active Directory, Forest, and domains, including the domain controller, as well as Azure Active Directory, Intra ID, managing Okta Identity Engine, including configuring applications, managing security policies, updating agents, etc., managing identity governance solutions such as SailPoint, collaborating with cross-functional teams to understand business requirements and provide IAM solutions that meet security and usability goals, evaluating and recommending new IAM technologies and tools to improve security efficiency and experience. So, looking at this position, right? A lot of the things that we covered in the video yesterday are being mentioned here, right? And so what are they looking for, right? 5 years of experience with identity and access management, in-depth knowledge of identity and access management concepts, best practices, and technologies such as Active Directory, Okta Identity Engine, and Azure AD, Intra ID. Strong experience.
I appreciate you.
Shout out to Doubt. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. I truly, truly appreciate you, and I hope to continue to add great value to you. All right, so let's keep looking at this. Right, so strong communication skills with ability to interact. All right, good. So the soft skills, understanding security concepts, including encryption, hashing, and public key infrastructure (PKI). And like, do you notice like when we do stuff in Terraform, and not only Terraform, but like let's say you're manually in AWS or whatever, and you have to create the private keys, the public keys. All of that is related to cybersecurity, to security and stuff like that. So many different things are like they interact and they're cross-functional and stuff like that. Because I've done a lot of like not all these things, but I've done a lot of these things, right? So it's so many different things interact with each other. Familiarity with various authentication protocols such as SAML, OAuth, FIDO, and OIDC. Familiarity with relevant regulations and compliance requirements such as SOX and PCI DSS. Industry certifications such as CISSP, CISM, or vendor-specific certifications like Microsoft Certified, Azure Active Directory Administrator Associate, or Okta Certified Professional are highly desirable. Proficiency in scripting and automation using languages such as PowerShell. PowerShell is going to be super important in these roles, I'm pretty sure. Experience with identity management in AWS. General knowledge of Macs and Linux
Get a
operating
move on.
systems.
Back to work. Chop, chop. Let's go. Come on, get a move on. Back to work. Back to work. Back to work.
So this sounds like an amazing opportunity if you're in Columbia, Virginia, on prem. But here's a question for how, like, because they don't list the role has an expectation of 3 days in the office per week, subject to change based on future business needs. So SOX, how much without the salary being listed here, right? What is a salary range you would estimate this this position to be, right? As a senior IM engineer, what would be your range? If you like, let's say you're like that, you'd expect a company the size of Carfax to be offering a senior IM engineer. Put in the chat, and I'd be very, very curious to see what that number might look like. All right. So let's go back to full screen before we get back to work. Let me check something real quick. All right, we are gold. Okay, cool. So let's go to here. All right. Let me see. So I'm looking at this, right? It might be in a file, right? In the database. So there's no database. It's stuck in source code. I don't see it in source code, right? But it might be in a file. So let's go back. All right. This right here is really, really bothering me. Where is it? Not these. Is it these? But it says extension. I don't like these. Let me see something. I'm just playing around right now. Let's see what this is. I don't think that's it. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's see. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of too, because that background PNG was bothering me. Ah. Copy. There we. And you remember I mentioned that, like, I was trying to get to the background PNG, right? I was trying to get to it, but so I'll show you what happened, right? And now I was just about to try that too, to like just try to put it in the browser before you mentioned it. But what happened was I was trying to get, like, usually like when you click here, right? And you should be able, like, normally I'd like right click and I'll say like open image, but there was nothing here. So I'm like, this is weird, right? And I was like, all right, I'm going to like just copy and paste it in. And just as you were saying it, because that's why I looked at, you saw how I looked at this one first. And I'm like, okay, this is downloading. So, and then I said, all right, let's try this one. And like, as you were saying it, we're like, okay, we're thinking about the same thing at the same time. And I saw it earlier too. I didn't start my timer, but let's start the timer anyways.
Let's go! Let's go!
Yeah, and then like as you go here, and there we go. So we got it. Shout out to you, Socks, for that. Did you hear my? How do you complete it though? Let me check this. So. uh, flags are placed in. Okay. So, okay, got it. So here, let's go here. Let's go here. Here. Copy that. And we're going to go here. All flags take the but you can omit everything but the hex code. I guess we can take that out. And this string right here, that's the hex code. Let's check. And congratulations, we've found a flag. And let's go with one of these. All right. So, Socks, did you hear the question that I asked during break? We have this position right here, right? Senior IM engineer. For Carfax, they have all of these requirements for leading design and implementation of IAM solutions, managing both on-prem Active Directory, so what they're looking for, knowing Active Directory, Okta, Identity Engine, Azure AD, Entra ID, role-based access control stuff, understanding security concepts, encryption, hashing, public key infrastructure, SAML, OAuth, FIDO. And clip Sheldon. All right, I'm gonna let me make a note of that. Clip Sheldon from Big Bang Theory. Fun with flags song. All right, I made a note of it so I can check that out. But so the question, and then these certifications, right? CISP, CISM. They want 5 years of experience with IAM. So the question that I posed to you was, what would you say is the what would be like a salary range for that a company the size of Carfax would be offering an IAM engineer to with 5 years of experience, senior IAM engineer? What would you estimate the salary range might be for this type of position? That's what I want to know your insight on. All right, so let's get back to our challenge. We got one done. So now we are going to go to a next one. I guess I can click on terminate here. Let's see what happens. All right, so that is done. Let's start off with our second one. That was fun. That was fun. I was right about to, I was on the brink of getting it, but now I have a better idea of what we are doing. So fun times. So check that out. Sock says a senior IAM, he would estimate that role. Oh yeah, by the way, it is in Columbia, Virginia. I don't know if that makes a difference, but he's estimating 180 to 200K. That is nice, And there's so much responsibility in that role as well because you're pretty much controlling who has access to the system and who has access and who doesn't, and what the people who do have access, what they're allowed to do within the system, and tons of other things as well. Like groups and stuff like that. It's so much to do. So, and he says in VA 160 to 175K. So it's still very nice. Still very nice. So definitely check that out. All right. So let's get into this challenge. We're gonna look at the SALT one on our next break. So let's see here. Let's see. So we are looking for what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna go back to where do we get this home? All right. So there's 4 of them. And so let's go to here. And let's see, view page. And I'm gonna use the other view instead. Let's go with go with this. And I'm gonna actually pin this to the bottom instead of having it in a separate window. So let's go dock on the bottom. I don't need this console right now. So let's start looking here. So this is coming from Google. Let's look in here. Nothing in here. Let's see. This is fun, I must say. They just start printing right while you're in the middle of a live stream, though. Why not, right? Why not? Why here? So here. So when you go to edit this page, it opens up a new one. Ooh, there's got to be something inside of this. There's got to be something inside of this. Let's see. Let's see here. Style. I don't know what this style is coming from. That's annoying. Head, body, form. Let's see. Yeah, that's very cool. Let's see. Sources. Not this. Actually, I want application. Let's see what we have in here. I feel like I'm going very, very deep for something that's supposed to be pretty simple to begin with. So let's go back to home. And let's do create a new page. See what happens when you do that. And inspect. Thanks for stopping by, Leon. It is always a pleasure to have you. And enjoy. Like, hopefully, you have a good meeting, and I will talk to you later. Thank you for stopping by, as always. Very, very much appreciated. And let's see here. Let's go to look at the href. Let me see. Look at the href. By the way, Socks, our next cyber security
Q&A. We still have I still have a few more questions that Leanne had asked from last time that we're gonna get to. So just putting it out there. Inspect. Let's see. Let me see. Let me see. This is this this is should put on my adventure music for this. I think I'm gonna do that. Let me put the volume low on it though. But I have to get into the mood. So let's go and we're gonna do do this one this time. Volume low. The intriguing one. Ah. So if I go to, let me close some pages out. I have too many open. So if I go here, let me close that one out. I go here. So on this one, oh, I see. Because this is home, but like there's no way that this could take you home. So if I do, that's not found, but go like that. Not found either. Might start doing some of these in the morning as well. I want to do bug bounties. Let's see here. All right, let me dig into this a little bit more. Microsite. Markdown test. Let's see what's inside of here. Not this one. Body. Let's see. Oh, wait a second. I don't think so. I didn't think so because this was the actual URL. But it doesn't hurt to check. Let's see here. These are tough. I see why you guys get paid the big bucks for this stuff. Let's see. Oh, wait a second. If I do this, I'm not sure what that would do. I don't know. Wish Don was around. Let's see. Testing. Edit. Markdown. Let's see. Which URL? I can bring you up on the stream if you want. I can find a way to bring you up on the stream if you want. That we can look at it together, I guess. I don't know. Let's see. I did go to it, but maybe I didn't look at it in depth. Let's see. So if we go to here, I go to here, I go to this, and I go to here. Inspect. The file isn't found. What are you asking? Socks? That's why I didn't think it was this. I feel like I'm missing something obvious. It says easy. What am I missing here? Let's think. So we have testing. So, all right, let's do it from, I'm gonna go like this. Let's get into my mind here. Let me do this. So All right. So, what I want to do is
Lunch break! Lunch break!
let's see. TCR. Let's try that real quick. View source. Smart inspect. Those look fine to me. All right, so let's go to break. And let me see something. Let me try something real quick. I don't think I'm gonna do this. I have an idea. Oh, it's gonna be hard to see, but all right. Now I'm gonna try. Let me turn off the sound in the background. All right, we're gonna try to see if we can bring socks up. What I'm gonna do is, okay, I got it. So we're gonna move this over to here. Actually, I'm gonna do it like this. We are figuring it out as we go along. This is what software explorations is all about. All right. So I'm gonna go here. Gonna go here. Now we're gonna go here. Go here. And we're going to go here. And we're gonna do, I am going to do that. And oh, okay. But give me a second. Let me do this right here. Go like that. And I am going to put the link in for socks. And we're gonna go. Have no idea how this is gonna work out, but we're gonna figure it out together. Paste this here. And let's go with that. All right, so I have sent the link for socks to come up. And see what happens. So now I have to share the screen with them. Okay, so you might not be able to see them while I share the screen, but you should definitely be able to hear them. Let's see. But this is fun though. This is fun. And we're gonna go to, let me check my screen sharing. So if we go to, all right, socks is here. I'm gonna bring them up in a second. Let me configure this stuff first. All right, so we're gonna go to here. We're gonna do this one, this one, this one. All right. I'm gonna bring up socks.
Nope. Boom. And then.
Hey, socks.
Hold on.
You're up. You're ready to come on?
1 minute.
All right, cool.
Where's the background?
Yep. All right, go and bring you up on screen. All right. Let's go to. Give me a second. So gonna go here and go to this right here. All right, cool. You are on my screen. And yeah, go ahead and share your screen. Why not? Let me go back here, and then once you share the screen, I'll bring it back to this. No, it's not. It's
Can you hear
it's not too
anything?
bad. It's not too bad.
Yeah. Okay. Because I can adjust the volume and just bring it down a little bit.
No, you're good.
All right. So let me share my screen. I'm gonna share this one. Yep. Window. That one. Share. Boom. Okay. There you go.
All right, let me switch back to that one. All right, cool. So here we are.
I wanna be ninja.
See if I can make it bigger too. Let's make it bigger. I'll fix this later. All right, cool. So here we are. So what do you got for us?
Okay. 9 hours later.
Do you know if it's like? Do you know how it's getting it started?
I think on the back end, what they're doing is they're using, some type of Docker instance or some type of automated infrastructure as code to spin up vulnerable instances of whatever platform that they're using. In this case, there's a CMS, which stands for Content Management System, which is kind of like a LMS, a learning management system. And there are some things that are misconfigured inside of this environment. So I think that you were spot on and you were doing great when you started out looking at the different things that's going on. I'm running everything inside of a Kali instance, whereas you're running everything inside of a standard Mac OS environment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So the just the difference is that within Kali you have a bunch of different, it's a quote unquote hacker tool set. My preferred platform is Paired OS, but I just wanted to spin up a quick VM that will allow me to have some of the tools that's necessary for me to do some of the things that's that's involved in trying to solve this, and they said that it's easy. So if it's easy, then most people should be able to, get or understand relatively quickly how to get to get the flag. So I start off and I do just like you did. I do a view page source. And then I see hrefs, right? So page one, and then I look down at the bottom where it says view source HTTPS and those long letters and blah, blah, blah. That's not telling me anything super special, but I think that what you showed was pretty cool when you went into the the dot dot slash. That always tells me that or that indicates to me, and I could be completely wrong. It always says, man, it's this local file inclusion, and that's what LFI stands for, right? So can I treat this environment like a Linux box, right? So if I do dot dot forward slash, does that give me anything? If I do can I do forward slash, can I do ls tech ls? And what ls does inside of a Linux environment is it lists what's being stored, or it'll list whatever is inside the directory into which I'm in, and it shouldn't produce anything, right? Okay, so that's okay. Let me. But what if and pardon me if my clicks are too loud because I have a Cherry keyboard that I'm working with. So if I go, um,
So something I was thinking, right? Because sometimes I'm like, even as a Q engineer, I'm like, are we overthinking the problem because it's supposed to be something that is quote unquote easy, right?
you just saw what happened, right?
um, somewhat.
I just did multiple backslashes and it dropped me out into eBay. And on this virtual machine, I've never been to eBay, which is hilarious. I'm like, wait, did I just break this? Um, but yes, you're right. That's the important part about not only creating CTF, not only participating, but also excuse me, creating them. Because when you create CTFs, you have to make sure that the questions push the people in the right direction versus going out and making it so convoluted that people will find themselves in all sorts of different ways. So let's just let's just check out this web page and see what it does, right? So it says I see testing. So if I see testing, okay, I will imagine that, okay, so testing. Does that mean that it just titled it testing and that's what it's doing? And then, what is a micro CMS, right? Like, what are some of the vulnerabilities that exist within it to get the information? And then it also says that I can edit this page, right? So if I hit edit this page, okay, all right, now I answered my question, right? Is that testing is indeed just a title. And star woo. In markdown language, if you do a single hashtag, you get capitalization going on, and then non-pound or non-octothorped things, which is what this is called, um, means that it'll just result to standard writing. So let's see what this. I'm gonna open this in another tab. I just clicked on Markdown and right clicked it. So this leads me to a cheat sheet, which is going to And as I said before, you see the octothorpes right here. They're telling me how to leverage these things, and these are alternate headings. H1 means heading. H2 is a secondary heading or subheading. Maybe they have something written in white. That might be possible. A way that you might be able to determine whether or not something is written in white is just highlight the box, but I don't see anything. So let's see what markdown cheat sheet, because maybe they have something here to help us see. All right, so
But I would have thought like looking in the source code of the page, even if it's in white, because there's not that much content
you
in the
should be
source
able to
code.
see it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if markdown behaves differently. Um and wasn't there an image that we saw that we couldn't see, that wasn't showing up? Remember
Yeah,
you
that's on the other page.
Okay, so here's our logo. Hover to see our title text. So it's alt text, blah blah blah, and that's alt text logo. Syntax. So if we have backticks around it, that indicates that there's code that's being utilized, right? That's how
Yeah.
you create a code block, right?
Yep.
So let's go back here. Let's do the exploration again, right? So if we go back, we're gonna go back to home. Markdown test. Adorable kitten. Some button. And we click the some button. Nothing happens. Let's view page source so that we can see what that button is doing. So here's some button. There's nothing that's been tied to it. We have no information that points us in a direction that says modify this thing. We do know that we have two links. One link that'll take us back to home, which is the double dots and the slash. And then we have edit this page, which is called edit to. Can we just traverse changing from edit two to edit one, and check and see what happens if we just have edit blank? So if I go here, if I get rid of this and then I just put in edit one, or edit two, it should take me to the edit page by what we just got finished saying, right? So edit /2, because we saw that href, right? Which is ultimately a URL, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. If I click that, nothing popped. Oh, there we go. Nothing is being fine. Please check your spelling and try again.
There's a page and there's like /page/edit.
Hold on, let's go back here.
This is what I do at work all the time, actually.
Really, this is what
like try to solve issues and find out like why things are acting a particular way.
And there's your. I think I spelled it out properly.
No, it's page/edit/2.
Oh, I see it. Okay, cool. So page here.
And you know what I was looking into as well? Like when you click on, like when you submit the form, what happens? And sometimes in those actions, you find something.
I can't spell. So page/edit/2. And all right. So the HTTPS, you said that we checked this already, right?
Yeah, and it was just a broken image at Squarespace.
Yeah.
What I got.
Okay. All right. So let's open up another page. Boop. I'm doing the same thing. I think you were spot on with your, because it contains errors. Can I see it? Oh, so there's an image right here. It's just those are words that are typed on there, right?
Oh yeah, I didn't even
You
take
see,
that.
I'm moving it, right?
Yeah, I
That
do. I
those
do.
are words that. Okay, hold on. Let me. Yeah, if I right click it, it's okay. So let's inspect.
I'm doing it on my other monitor too, like following along.
Right. I'm. That's the same thing I was doing when I was watching. Okay, so it contains errors. Um. Static one Squarespace. E/T. What happens if I oops control C control V? What happens if I okay, so is there's nothing here. Are you seeing anything? I just got rid of the trailing slash.
Oh yeah.
All
No.
right, let's see what happens if I get rid of that one. White space. Hold on. Control C.
Oh, you know what I thought about doing as well?
What?
Um,
And
y-
I'm
y-
open to all your suggestions. I'm just
I don't have the software, but you ever heard of Charles Proxy?
yes.
I was like, oh, I should just like put it through Charles Proxy and search it through there. That'd be pretty. That's a pretty cool way of catching it, right?
I mean, hold on here. If I go buster it, if I just go back.
Yeah. What's GoBuster?
So GoBuster is a really cool little program. Hold on, let me pull it up. Which allows you to it shows all the things on the website as far as files are concerned.
Okay.
So GoBuster.
I wonder if they have it.
Or
Do they have that for Chrome extension?
I don't know.
Take a look.
One day I'll learn how to spell. No, GOBUSTER. There we go. And is it not installed? Okay, super fast email work for me. Let's get us some GoBuster. Ooh, there's another one.
What'd you
Link
say?
Nmap. I could Nmap. No, not Nmap. No, it's my brain that's working. If you ever see me looking off into the darkness, um, that's my brain. So, you can also use Burp Suite to solve with some of these things, and Zap. As you can see, like these are the tools that you get access to when you use this particular thing. But
I have to spin up a VM.
yeah, it's useful. Go Buster, and then what is my? Let's go here. Let's go back. Oops, sorry. Go forward. Go home. And then I'm gonna take this. It's probably not gonna work. Um, and the reason why I think it may not work is because of the people who created this is probably don't want people go bustering their environment. Let's just drop this right there. Come on. Good job. And of course, I named this VM the Shiva. Paste. And unfortunately, give me 1 second. Da da da. Come on, come on. Bam. Oh yeah, my bad. Let's go here. And then don't want to do that. Oh, I could use Dirtbuster. I'm sorry. So GoBuster is Dirtbuster's bigger brother.
What is it called?
Dirtbuster.
Like GER?
You see me typing in there?
I was looking on the
STER. Sorry, not a lot of sleep. Do I have it installed? Okay, cool. Give me a second. As you can see, so I enter in my target URL. Maybe this will work. Maybe it won't. I want to auto switch. I want to use all the threads inside of my machine, so I'm gonna go with like 48 threads. I don't have a directory list or anything like that, and they're gonna brute force. They're gonna start here. I even want to use blank extensions because I want to see every directory that's present on this website. Boom, start. Oh, sorry. Where are we at? Just pure. And then it's going to run through, all of these. The more threads that you use, the better. I'm going to go ahead and let it use as many threads as it wants, which is going to make my VM pretty crazy. But I got 200 gigs and like I think 72 gigs of RAM on this this VM. So let's see. All right, so right now, if you look over in the corner here, the directories that get found are going to be popped out here. So you remember that we saw page 1, page 2. We're now starting to see create because we knew that there was a create button that existed on that website. So we got edit 2 and we got edit 1. These 200 responses are the same 200 responses that you're used to in web development. So it means that there's things that exist there. And ignore time to finish in this moment because it's just going, and it's going to utilize the different manifestations of alphanumeric names to attach to the trailing end after that 4434 / to identify new locations, right? So a way that we could have made this shorter is by the photo page, by including that inside of some type of list, and that may have been able to provide us that information as well. And I'm sure that there are much quicker and easier ways to go about it, but I'm just being fresh and introduced into your into these challenges that you got. These are just thought processes that I'll go through. And if you look in the lower right hand corner, like right here, it is applying those to the trailing end of the web page that we're going after to hopefully identify some some hidden pages or directory structures that we're not able to see just based upon a simple click, right? So what it's doing is crawling that particular web page and it's injecting these things in hopes that we will get some type of results. And that's how we got over here the file that has been found, like the create, edit 1 and 2. Those were easy. They were just sitting there and they were responsive. So I believe that it did a slash and a star, and whatever else reported back is what got listed there. So if we go here and then we do because we did page edit 2, but we never did page edit 1, right? So
I did page edit 1 on mine.
on
So
yours, and you were
yeah,
able to find something.
I didn't see anything, but
All right, so if we control V it, right, that's what that looks like. If we hit that, then that's the first page, right? So does edit 2 provide us different information?
page edit 2 is the one with the cat broken image.
Is with cat broken image.
Yep.
And I think that broken image is what we need to be going after.
The only reason I would be reluctant for that one is because the first one was the image, and I'm like, they're not gonna put the same one for the second one. I don't know.
I mean,
and like that image is on like Squarespace, which is like an external site, so I wasn't sure.
I mean, but it doesn't make sense for it to. I think that it could make sense for that to be. This one is what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Let me copy this. Copy link. Stop. Stop. Wow.
Oh, wait a second.
What? You got something?
No, I'm just thinking, right? Because when you create a new page, right, it has to store it somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So what I'm wondering is where.
Roll your screen up there. Let's see what you got.
Don't have anything yet, but I'm just thinking. Although if this was the case, this would be like pretty complicated to start off with. But I'm just thinking, right? Like when you submit a new page, right?
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll share my screen. Hold on. How do I do this here?
I can hide mine. Oops.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Boop.
Let me go. I'm gonna go full screen real quick, and then I'm gonna share it here.
Go ahead.
And I'm gonna go to window. Let's go to this one here. All right. Let me go back to here. All right. So here's what I'm thinking, right? Here's what I'm thinking. When you let's go to all, right? And when I'm here, when I create a new page, right, and I say right, let me see what the script is. Where is this coming from? This is how I investigate, right? I'm like, whenever I see stuff that I don't know where they're coming from, I'm like, all right, what is this? So where is open All right, so that is Acorn. So that's not it. All right, so now when I go to submit it, right? And there should be. There should be. Although I think like for this to be easy, I'm like we are like going all the way in here. You know, it's like might be a little too much. But yeah, I don't see anything that stands out. And I think this is way. I think because I don't know, maybe that I'm thinking like way further ahead than. But I also don't see anything in here. You know what I mean? You're muted. I don't hear you. Hold on a second. Let me see if it's me. I don't see. You're able to hear me? I can't hear you. Yeah, I can't hear you. Nope. Want to drop and come back? Oh, I hear something.
Yeah.
I got you.
There we go. I just needed to unplug and replug in.
Hold on one second. I got Daryl DB who says, which CTF is this and how far along are you? This is the Hacker 101. I can show you. It's one of these tabs. I have like a million of these open now.
It's Hacker 101 CMS micro CMS.
Yeah, we're on the easy one. Like, I don't know. I think I'm missing something. But yeah, this is
when I'm looking at this, right? Because we tried the LFI or local file inclusion, and like maybe maybe there's some cross-site scripting that might be possible, so that 1v1 or 1 = 1 for password type thing to make it dump. But let's see what the deal is.
let me
Can we keep going? And like I'm just thinking like let's go up in pages or something like that, because you see it got page 1, page 2. Let's just keep going up in pages. Like get rid of 9, back out that 9, and then like see if there's a 3 or a 4. Yeah, so we need to go. I think.
Oh, I see it. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I think I created a bunch of pages, but let me see.
Okay.
Let me see.
So if we go back to 3.
So 1, 2,
Well, what is
10.
this?
Oh,
What
wait a
is it
second.
at the
You might
bottom?
be onto something. So if I go here
Right.
and I go
Yeah.
here, it says
2,
not
3.
found.
All right, keep going. There are 4.
Oh wait,
Okay.
this is
Now
forbidden.
we're getting more stuff, right?
Yeah.
So can we maybe like let's just keep going because 4 is forbidden. Cool. All right, 5.
Not
6.
found.
I'm wondering if there's some type of automation that we can do to to just say go.
I
go.
mean, I
You know
could.
what
I
I'm
could
saying?
definitely do some automation of like scraping the side and then looking at the
Right.
source code and
And just iterate.
yeah, like that is what I do. But
All
I
right.
am. Oh wait. So hold on. Daryl DB says, "Have you tried to look for any XSS stuff with the create new page?"
That's what I was saying. Yeah, some cross-site scripting is probably where we're at. But can we go back to that forbidden page? What was it, 4?
Yeah. All right.
What makes it forbidden? It's either read protected or not. It's either read protected or not readable by the server.
Boom. Got it.
Bro, look at that. Look at that.
Got it. Got it. All right. Let's go ahead and paste that one in there.
So talk to me about what the thought process was when we went back to 4. Did you just say, "Oh, okay, well, edit is a thing that we can use," or like what made you do that? Were you just like, "Hey, let's just try this"? What? Tell us of your genius.
So as a QA engineer, right? So I like, all right. So when you said let's go through the pages, so all right, I went like this, right? We go to home and I started looking at the page numbers and I'm like, why? Because I created this one. So this is the first one that I created, right?
I remember.
So when I created this one, I didn't put 2 and 2 together. Like why? Because I wasn't like I saw 1 and 2, right? But I didn't put 2 and 2 together. Like why did we get all the way to 9?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So now when you said, all right, let's check the pages, I'm like, okay, 3 didn't show anything, but 4 showed forbidden. But then we went through all the way to 10, and I'm like, wait, but there's a way to edit the pages as well. So let's check for the page that's forbidden. The only one that wasn't a 404. What do we get from that? And there we go. Right. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Pay dirt.
So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go to 4, edit, and wrong way. And Daryl or DB Daryl, thank you. So what did I do? There we go. Thank you for your assistance and thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Let's go with one of these.
I appreciate you.
All right. So let's do that. And let's go to here. And let's go and submit a flag. The mouse is going crazy. And we're going to check. All right. So if we go back here, but we have 4 more to go. With 3 more to go. All right. So we'll probably go for a few more minutes before we call it a night. But we got 2 flags, right? And we're getting more of, and this was like my main goal of this, right? Let me see. Was it
So one of the things while you looking for what you're looking for, this is kind of like what the beauty is of like doing CTFs at like hackathons, like even like participating with people who you don't know, like whoever has skill sets. It don't matter what your skill sets or where it comes from. As you work together and you kind of problem solve, this helps you become a little bit more lethal as you go through to try and solve these things, right? So far we got I'm sorry. We
Oh, you're
got
good. You're good.
one
We've been working
one
all day, right?
yeah, I've been up since 4.
Me too,
So
actually.
we got 1 out of 4 uneasy, so I guess there's 3 more.
Yeah, that are easy, right? But now we have a better idea. But I don't think it's gonna be also like that. Um, I don't think so. Let me try something. If we're here and I click save, not that. Right, mess something up. Hmm. But yeah. Oh, I got Don said he's coming up. So let me go like this. Let me. How do I want to do this? All right, I'm gonna go full screen for a second.
Okay.
Whoa, aren't we having some fun? All right. Let's see. I want to do this. And I want to see. All right. Let's go to there. All right. Let's see if he wants to come up. But let me come back over here. All right. So we found this one. Titles private page.
All right, so we're in private page. Can you look at the okay, you already got it down at the bottom. When you inspect the page with this one. Okay, because I want to see if it like highlights like flag. Okay. Um I wonder if there's a way to search on the dollar sign flag throughout this whole website. Um, let's see, rows 10. Create. Can you create a page called flag dot dollar sign or something like that? Make the title flag. Yeah, do the flag thing.
Like that?
With dollar signs on both ends, right?
Oh,
And that
okay.
what it looked like. And then create that right quick.
Like that?
Yeah. Will that spit out if you create that? Will it spit out another flag?
Oh. Did I put anything in here?
No, nothing in there. Just keep it blank.
Not really.
Mm. Hmm. Oh, what's submit and save? Can you change the input type of submit and make the value flag? Make the value flag. You see what I'm saying? Like right there.
Mhm.
Can we? Oh, we can.
Yeah.
Should be dollar sign flag. Oh no. That because
Yes,
that's
yeah.
that's just the word.
Yeah.
It's not an actual value. What about swapping submit to flag?
Mm, that would be weird.
It would be weird.
Let's see. Yeah, it just makes it input field.
Can you do $sign? Oh, go back. Oh, you see, go back.
Yeah.
Back one. You see where it says equal $0? Put flag.
Equal.
To your right. Go down to input type. With submit. You see where it says equal next to the values? But yes,
This one?
right.
I can't edit this one.
You can't edit that. Why not?
It just identifies like what I don't know what that $sign equal that, but it just identify in console to refer to this element.
No, you can't because it's is it a stored what you call it variable or result?
Say that again.
But still, like, let's think again of like
This is supposed to be easy.
Yeah. Which, I mean, finding it through this way, it was like I'd say for someone who's never done anything like this before, it wasn't that like it wasn't that easy for if you've never like done any of this type of stuff before, you know what I mean? Let's see. Trying to get Dawn up here. Let's see.
I don't know. All right, so let's go back to the. Can you bring back up? Because it was, I guess it was vulnerable to that whole line local file inclusion. Can you go back to let's go back to a stored. Let's go back to a stored one and try and make it because go to adorable kitten. I don't know what it is about adorable.
I feel like there's something on this page.
With that 2, let's could you put a star after page 2? Page /2. I just want to try all sorts of different. Yeah, just hit enter. Not found. Let's try equal. After that 2. Okay, that's not gonna work. Let's just try tick.
Try what?
A tick.
Like this thing?
Yeah, that thing. Let's try that. Okay. Wait, hold on. Go back. 2 = 60. 2 = 60. 2 = 60. But
It
we
just
gotta.
encodes it, I guess.
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I'll say this, right? For all the people who want to get in cybersecurity, this is a great exercise for you to get your feet wet.
Try to edit there. Try to edit instead of do the edit to the page 2. And then get rid of the encoding and then maybe try the tick again. or try ooh, edit. Okay, so now we're able to edit that, right? Yeah, try after that too. Try a tick. Hey Don, try a tick after that too. After the edit.
Here.
Yeah, right there. Just tick right there. No? Okay. Can we try to unedit one maybe? Because one of these needs to like well, something gotta be okay. And try tick after the one there. The reason why I'm thinking
Feels complicated for that.
yeah, okay. Hmm. Information. Because I'm trying to SQL inject. Um let me look up. SQL injection for LFI. SQL INJCTION. Cheat sheet. Yeah. For URLs. Yeah. For URLs. Because that's what I would do.
So Don says FF would be a good tool,
Uh,
at least for initial intel gathering.
gathering.
So what's FFUF? By the way, Don is a genius. By the way, I'm just gonna let you. He's a genius.
Hold on. Okay, hold on. I'm dropping something in your thingy. Boop. I'm looking at our friend Stack Exchange.
Who?
Stack Exchange.
Okay.
Because URL. Yeah, I think I got FFUF. Stack Exchange is pretty good. FFUF. That is true. I forgot about it because it'll give us all the status codes on all the pages. Hold on. Let me run some FFUF against our site. Okay.
Don said he's not really a genius. He just fuzzy till he finds something.
Yeah. Fuzz bejesus out the website.
I'm gonna have to wrap it up soon, anyways, because I got a meeting coming up soon. But
Tonight?
yeah.
That's like I'll make. That's
I gotta support my West Coast friends,
$500 million in one night. I'm like, wow, what? How y'all do that? Because I don't sleep.
Yeah, pretty much. Gotta support my West Coast friends.
That's nice. I'm on the East Coast, unfortunately.
Yeah, me too. But I have to support the West Coast people, so
Got it.
which is actually good because I can do a live stream and then still talk to them around like 10:30, 11 o'clock, and it's
Really?
only 27 for them,
Oh, okay.
7, 8 o'clock for them. So
Y'all gotta teach me. Y'all gotta teach me the ways. Because
I think that
check MC 200.
that kitten page really bothers me, to be honest with you.
I think Kitten has something for us.
There has to be something on this page because like some button should do something.
You're a good person too. I appreciate you as well, brother.
I was trying to get him to come up on this to click the link, but click the link down.
Click the link. Click the link.
Like Don is the one who has he has a GitHub repo called Chaos Camp. Yeah, he doesn't like a lot of humans. He says Ralph can tell you I don't like a lot of humans. Yeah, he doesn't like a lot of humans. But yeah, he created like the Chaos Camp GitHub, and where he does like a bunch of different coding challenges and stuff like that. For
dope.
like a lot of them are like QA specific. And so like I did one for this web UI challenge where he has he installed a shadow root DOM in it, and then it keeps changing positions every time. So I ended up using Cypress to figure it out. Doing a rock paper scissors challenge, like testing like the game API and stuff. Like he has like like his GitHub is like he has multiple GitHubs, but one of them, his main one is like 1,000 repos and stuff. So really cool stuff.
I got the flag. I got the flag.
Which one? Where?
I got the fucking flag. It worked on my end. I don't know why it didn't work on your end.
What'd you do?
Here, let me show you.
All right, let me screen down.
I got that fucking flag. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be using the F-bomb, so I'll
Hey,
be better.
It's okay. And
oh, it's right here.
What is like? Where'd you get that?
So I told you, like, I shared that whole whatchamacallit, how to cross-site script in the URL. Because you know, when you think about cross-site scripting, you're typically putting 1 = 1 in order to get past like login credentials and stuff like that. And I was like, man, this like one of these pages has to respond. So as you can see, I did the same thing that you did. I did the page, and then I entered in edit, because edit seems to send a command to whatever the database is to get past the read write permission set that's there. And the tick says and the tick says display. And when I dropped that in, then I got this right here. So go back to your here. I'll go back. So you see I was failing just like you. And I'm like, why is this not going there? And then it's because I didn't call to edit right here before I entered in the directory that I wanted to go into. So if I go back again, I'm on the testing.woo because it's for testing. Testing is typically where you developers always leave all sorts of backgrounds, stuff like that, things that y'all don't close up because whatever. No unit testing.
We would never do that.
Yes, you would. You would never do that. But I'm like, I went through the asterisks. The asterisks didn't provide. And then I went through boom, boom, and I was like, okay, all right, got it. So I got a flag for you. I'm gonna drop it inside the chat.
Let me try. I'm gonna bring up my screen. I want to see it.
Go ahead, kill my screen. Let me kill my screen.
Let me see. So
go all the way back to your first page, right? So page 1 is your testing page, right?
And I do.
I don't know how to read the fetch XHR. I'm looking forward to me a little bit more about like how to read the web.
Yeah, that's just the API calls that it's making.
Yeah. I use Postman for that. I don't know how to use anything else. Postman and Shodan, I'm pretty okay with, but like this stuff is always, I'm like, okay, all right. So what am I looking at again?
So I used
because you can use that. You can use the networks and then send your own. You can malform packets right here, right? And then send your own responses in your localized environment to do
Yeah,
not
you can make
testing, right?
changes to it and stuff like that. But I use it to see like what like when you do, for example, when I would submit this, right? What's going on in the background? I use it a lot at work actually to see to
Yeah,
see
teach me all the things, Tim. With it, like I don't know. I'm
so
with it.
if I put the tick here, you're saying that that should
Drop tick there because it's saying, okay, now edit. Wait, no, edit before page.
edit before page.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is that
I think it's supposed to be page and then edit. Right?
No, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. You're
I'm
right.
on edit. So yeah, alright, so if I put a tick here. I got a not found on that one.
CC2 700. What is wrong? Yeah. Try edit 4 because that was no. Do it against your 4 and do your tick. No.
Yeah, the tick's not working. I just and you're just using the one the tick that's above the tab on
Yeah.
the left side of the keyboard.
Yep.
Oh no, that's not working for me.
Hold on. What is going on? Let me go back. Yeah, it's from the testing woo. Wait, let me see. ctf.hacker.1 page 1 / page. No. Yeah. Nope, that don't work because you should get that. Okay, so after your .com, do / page
Mm-hmm.
/ edit
Mm-hmm.
/1
Mm-hmm.
and then a single quote.
Oh, so wait, single quote or a tick?
Single quote.
All right. Okay, so
Not
that
not these. This one.
gotcha. Okay, hold on.
What the call in link, Ralph?
Yeah, I'm dropping it again for him. There we go. All right. So it says single quote. All right. So so I was using the tick is the one that's above like the tab on the left side of the keyboard. But yeah, the single quote got it. All right. So that means you got 2. So I wonder if we do 2 here. Oh, look at that. You see that? Wait a second. That's the same one though. Hold on. 3. They're all that's weird. Let me see. Let me submit that one. I have 3 points. Let's go and submit a flag. Check. And we'll go home. 2 of 4. So what made you put the The single quote. You might be muted again. You're muted again. Still muted. Should be good now. Nope. Muted. Muted. I hear crackling on your side, but no sound, no voice. Don, are you there? Let me go full screen real quick. Make sure that's Don back there. I hear you. Yep. Don't see you, but I hear you. All right, cool. I'm going to go back to the stream to the share screen of us, and people can hear your voice. All right. So I got my good friend Don, but I do got to run in like a few minutes. But I got Don up here. Socks is figuring out his microphone issues. Happy it didn't happen on Tuesday night. But what's up, Don? How you doing? How's your day going?
Busy. Got a release in a few hours, so
Yeah, these past 2 days have been crazy with fixing fires and stuff like that, but it's always fun. So, thanks for joining. I know I kind of called you up out of the blue.
yeah, man, I'm a big fan of socks, man. You're certified, my friend. You are certified. I can't hear. Can you
Yeah,
hear?
he's trying to figure out his
Okay.
microphone issues. So
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, I'm about to wrap it up in a little bit. I have another call with somebody on the West Coast, so at 10:15. But what do you think about?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Yeah, it's just, I'm using my ugly cam now. I mean my camera's mic now.
Gotta get your life together, Socks.
These things are true. I don't know. I need an audio engineer. Hey, first, and I want to say thank you, Don. I'm just, I just love what I do, and I'm always here to help. And I got a good new friend named Tech Coach Ralph that's going to help me along the way and make me amazing.
Yeah, I caught the first blog you guys or the video you guys did. And I sort of saw myself in you. I chose the testing route, but I've always been a security guy since I was a kid. Started as a script kiddie and sort of evolved from there. But I chose tests, but there's a big, connection between the two of us, right? As far as how we go about observing behavior on a given target, right?
Sure.
Yeah. So
sure.
I like going off script, and that's more of the security side of me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I just wanted to let you know I appreciate you.
Oh, well, thank you so much. Yeah, script kiddie, man. Like I got my name, my moniker from people inside the, that's inside of the quote unquote nefarious spaces, trying to become the world's greatest hacker, and also impress girls. But I got taken for like $60 back in 1993. and some really cool people, some graybeards, if you're familiar with the term.
Yeah.
They were like, hey, you know, I was like, hey, I had 75 emails that had living, had lives. They had distinct behavioral patterns. I was like, I'll trade you this. And then it's like, oh, you're a sock farmer. I'm like, what the fuck is a sock farmer? And it's like, yeah, we're gonna call you socks. And it's like, and it just stuck. And people start seeing me in a couple ICQs and things like that.
Oh wow, man! Yeah, we're about the same age. You mentioned ICQ, and
yeah,
we could talk about probably IRC. And I worked at Earthlink when that first started.
Man, yep,
and a bunch of graybeards. Well, now at least. But every other month, FBI would be on our floor, and our boss would say, "Don't panic.
Don't worry about it.
Pull somebody from." They handcuff them, and I was like, "Wow, there's some talented people here."
Yeah, we just need them to help us, not to arrest them.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Some terms like primacy, Don.
Yeah.
Do you hear primacy a lot?
Yeah.
I'm gonna set up a day or a night or whatever that we can just have a cybersecurity hangout and talk, because like. Because of Don, I'm doing the hacker rank stuff, or the hacker one, and this hacker 101 thing. Because he had me sign up for hacker one, but then I never had time to actually try it out until we had our until I started getting more into the cybersecurity stuff, like from talking to you, Socks. And now here we are, and I gotta go.
Yeah,
I got a few minutes.
The great thing about that is you get like a test plan, like we do in QA. You get your rules of engagement, you get the targets you can touch and you can't touch, and understanding of what the boundaries are, which is great. And they'll pay you if you find something. You can be a technical person or not a technical person. Be someone who's good at finding human exploitable mechanisms, like how can I exploit your business logic versus, oh, let me just fuzz these endpoints, see if I can find anything that's not secure. It's just, it's a great place to learn and experiment and possibly get paid for it. So
awesome. Yeah, I think we can have a great conversation. Like when I hang out with Don and we're talking about stuff, I'm always like learning a lot. Like there was this one time I was talking to Good Guy about Sox doesn't know who Good Guy is yet, but I was talking to Good Guy about like some QA thing he was trying to figure out. And I'm like, oh, hold on, let me see if Don is available. We called up Don and he like gave us a solution right there on the spot, you
know. Here's one thing, Sox, that you've probably seen in your world. AI is getting scary. It's getting real scary. Voice cloning. I cloned Tech Coach Ralph. And exactly sounds like him. I said, I'm gonna have you say this, and I was like, man, the extortion, kidnapping, scams, all sorts of craziness. I think what is going to have to happen is technology or ways to detect deepfakes has to start existing, or even like they're even like payloads for jailbreaking some of these GPTs. That you can say, sing me Mary Mary Little Lamb, and then in the middle of that ask it for a certain payload you shouldn't be getting, and you sort of like bypass their whole restrictions. It's crazy. That whole realm, and the tooling is going to change. Everything is going to change with this new technology, and I've been experimenting with a lot of it because I want to understand how to exploit it at least, right? So if I am writing something, I can sort of have like tests to make sure biased is being withheld and all sorts of other things, and I can't jailbreak anything. But yeah, I'd love to have a talk with you about that kind of stuff.
I'm always excited, and I'll keep it short. I'm always excited for the idea of new emerging learning sectors, such as like you were saying, prompt engineering. Like prompt engineering is something that doesn't require a college degree or any type of specialized technical certification. It just takes an inquisitive mind and a person with the cycles to go out to go and prove, proof of concepts. Like if you follow POC GTFO,
Mm-hmm.
I'm really excited to see what they're going to release this year, because I'm pretty sure that some of the things that you're talking about and you're excited about are going to show up inside of that book.
Yeah. I actually, when Bard first came out, one of its first versions, I said, what the hell? I said, send me your source code. Show me some code that was used to write you. And it gave me some code. I was like, reading the code, I was like, is this legit? It looks like legit code, but it looks like code anybody can write. And there's no like personally, tokens or anything like that. Nothing that was like IP. But I was like, oof. Like, if we're going to get to that level where I can say, give me all your environmental variables.
But like, it goes back to what we were saying yesterday with Tech Coach Ralph, when I said, hey, if I'd love to sit down with him and then we get ChatGPT and we just ask questions, like have people tell us to try and solve for different topics. And the way that he's going to ask for it versus how I'm going to ask for it should produce or render way different results, because we come from such a vast level of disciplines, right? So the way that he's going to leverage his coding, his QA understanding in order to get at the problem versus my just rudimentary understanding about stuff. I think that it will help people kind of understand that you can manufacture, you can make your own reality with the utilization of some of these LLMs.
So we can skip the UI altogether, Ralph, and I can show you how just to interact directly with the API. And the beautiful part about that is we can have a repository of payloads or prompts, and then we can iterate through them. We can even test different models.
You guys know we're live right now, right? You're giving all the ideas away.
I'm sorry. Man.
You give away the ideas. They're not gonna do it. You're not gonna do it.
That's a good point.
You're not gonna do it.
That's a good point.
Blueprint. You're not gonna do it.
But I do think that is a cool experiment that we can do live and take questions from like, hey, what do you want me to search for? And then we all search for.
And then we just talk through our different methodologies or ideas that brought us to.
All right. Well, I gotta wrap it up. But before I go, let's see. Let me see if you guys can hear this. All right. So let's see.
Hey, this is DJ Khaled giving a big shout out to my boy Ralph, the Tech Coach. He the best.
We the best.
What do you know, right? What do you know?
We the best.
Those are my phones.
That's awesome.
Anyways, guys, I'm gonna talk to you guys. We'll set it up. We'll set it up when we're going to our next project together, and we'll go from there. Oh, I was trying to get Don to come up for the Welcome to Cybersecurity panel like we did last month, but he wasn't ready to. But next time, we'll get him up next
Once
time.
I saw the panel, I was like, man, I would have vibed really well with those guys.
I told you. But we'll get him next time. All right?
For sure.
And maybe we can even bring him up for our next Q&A night. Figure that out. But we'll talk about it. I'm gonna bring you guys down. I appreciate you guys. Before I let you go,
Thanks for having us.
I appreciate you.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you, Socks, for helping me out. Don, thank you for coming up. Have a good release tonight. Hopefully everything goes well. Fingers crossed. Knock on wood. All right. So bye, you guys, and I'm gonna end the show. All right. That was very, very fun. Let's wrap up the show. I gotta go in a few, but let me read some of these comments real quick. So I will check this out. This is and you guys can check it out as well. It is a GitHub SQL map project. Don said, I feel QA should do more testing. I always include OWASP top 10 in my test suites. That is very, very good. So we got that. Let me see. What else did we have? That was it. So we are going to wrap it up for tonight. I gotta go. I appreciate every single person who was on the stream. I appreciate Socks. I appreciate Don. I appreciate you guys for watching and learning and seeing us fumble and bumble through this, learning how to do ethical hacking and penetration testing. The different, like that whole putting that single quote at the end, that threw me for a loop. But we are figuring it out. We're callousing our minds on how to do this stuff so that we can go out there and we can help our companies, we can help ourselves, we can get into these bug bounties, whatever it takes, we're here to win. All right. So on that note, before we go, if you had fun, before we go, let's.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you were here?
Is this not why you were here? Are you not entertained? I know you are. So with that being said, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you can know when we go live, when we drop a new video. Like the video, share the video, share with everybody, and check out the Patreon. See all the information that we have in there. Amazing information that, just trying to help you level up every single day. But on that note, I must say, I will see you early in the morning, 7:15 a.m. Eastern time, where we are going to do our coffee and kata. And we're going to dive into it, stimulate our mind, get into some Git commands so we can get better every single day. 1% growth every single day. All right. Tech Coach Ralph signing off.
You might think that getting into the IT field is impossible without a computer science degree, but Tech Coach Ralph is here to prove you wrong. Get ready for some jaw-dropping revelations on how to break into this lucrative industry. Listen up, tech enthusiasts. Are you ready to break through into the IT field, but feel like you need a computer science degree to make it happen? Think again. Tech Coach Ralph has some exclusive, mind-blowing secrets to share with you. Get ready to be blown away by his jaw-dropping revelations on how to break into the tech industry without a computer science degree. So get your notepad ready, because Tech Coach Ralph is going to change your life forever. Buckle up, because you're about to embark on a journey to success in the IT field.